the same, man. And I could let you check the tag. Now I'm rocking name brand. I'm only chasing after bags. Now I got a game plan. And I'm out here with the 700 3i5s. Look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side. Now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside. And I split it with the guys. We up on the other side. Niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that.
Man, welcome, man. I'm your host, Apollo, man. Welcome to another episode of The Rundown, man. This episode 5, man. I'm glad for y'all to be back with me. Make some noise again for y'all self, man. Let's get it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed y'allself, man. You know, last week we didn't have an episode, man. You know, Sunday was Easter, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Easter, man. I hope y'all made some trades, hopefully your portfolio's up. Y'all made some trades or what's going on, man. You know, well, I missed you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've been ready to go down and do another episode. So with that being said, man, I am your host, Apollo, and you are watching The Rundown, man. It's episode 5, man. We back at it again, man. We got a lot to unpack. Today gonna be a good episode. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed your Easter. I hope everything was smooth with the family. Everything was good. Because now we back to it, man. We finna get to it, man. This April. The end of April, finna get ready to head into May, you know. So we already about to approach the half-year mark of the year. So I hope y'all been having a good year doing Trump pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Since he done shook up the market since February. So I hope y'all been tuned in, man, taking in the game on this episode, man, because this is what I do it for, man. I do it for y'all, man. Like, I wish I had somebody in the beginning to show what I'm showing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's just a real trade show that's out right now, just particularly for trading. Stock shows, crypto shows, but you know, it's probably some shows out there or whatnot. I just not too unaware of, but you know, this just for my people who trade. You know, we need a trade show out here. So once again, if you new, welcome. We glad to have you on here, man. And we finna get into it. This episode 5, man. Y'all make some noise one more time. Yeah, man, we finna get to it, man. I know y'all came here for one thing and one thing only, man. We finna get to it, man. You heard the money printer. So with that being said, let's go and pop it off, man. Y'all know how we start the week off, man. You already know, man. This is The Rundown. This is your sports center for the week, man. Let me start it off for you. I'm a rapper. I ain't no basketball player, man. Tell them folks, man. So let's get into it, man. All right, this the week, April 27th through May 3rd, man. We got a good week full of news. You know, usually the first week of the month usually be high red fold, high and impactful. So Monday we got a federal election for the Canadian dollar. Tuesday we got excuse me, some red and orange folders. USD. So we're gonna see what Tuesday gonna do. Wednesday we got non-farm employment change. CAD got the gross domestic GDP. We got our advanced GDP. So Wednesday gonna be a good day. Yup. The yen got their policy rate, monetary policy statement. That's good news. May 1st, Thursday, the BOJ press conference. Okay, we got something cooking up with that. So I'm gonna show y'all that because man, I got some pills cooking up some setups I got for GJ, AJ, all them types dealing with the yen, man. And we also got some setups too with the US dollar. So we got unemployment claims Thursday, which is big news for the week. Friday also we got the non-farm payroll and the unemployment rate. So man, you know, y'all make sure y'all check this out. And if you knew this your first time being here, this is Forex Factory where you see your economic news for the week dealing with each currency. So if you want to know what it is or what news for it is, like this, for example, CPI, you click on the tab, it'll tell you. Australian Bureau of Statistics, change in price of goods purchased by customers, consumer price index. So then they tell you the effect, if it's actual greater than forecast or if it's good or not. So as you can tell, the last time January, the forecast was bad. It didn't beat the forecast, so it stayed the same. So that's how you tell the news. And then also give you another example of one with the non-farm payroll. So not non-farm payroll, unemployment rate. So you can click on the folder and they show you right here the percentage of the total workforce that is employed and actively seeking employment. So you can see the actual um, beat the forecast, and you can see in the previous or each month. Cool. So this a big week. So one thing you can do if you don't know, like for example, you can click on the page up here and you can go back like a past week or month or whatever you want to do, and you can go back and look at the event, the folder, what happened, and then go to the chart and check it out. So that's a little gem I'm gonna drop on y'all with that, man. Make sure you checking out how each news impact the market. So let's keep it moving. So now we on FX streets, man. You know, this is just a little tool to show you like what FX Street feel like what's going on. Like EU, they've been bearish for a minute. GU been bearish. We caught a sell on GU last week over like 90 pips. So I'm gonna get into that too. Um, they get into gold weekly forecast. You see the correction from record high deepens on ease in China trade tension. So you can just click whatever you trade. You can use this to click on the article, whether you trade Bitcoin, the US dollar, gold, GU, EU. You can just click on this just to get some news and some sentiment. So that's why I like to show that this is just a rundown to help give my people game, man, to keep y'all informed. So let's just keep it moving. So now we on to the fear and greed index, man. Which is good, man. You know, we came out of extreme fear, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You see, last week we was in extreme fear at 19. Then honestly, before that, we hit 4. Like 2 weeks ago, we was sitting at like 4 right here in extreme fear. So since they've been talking about a lot of tensions easing the tariffs, it's been a lot going on with the prices, so it's been bullish. So the market's been buying. Like for your if you invest in stocks, your portfolio should have been kind of recovering a little bit. Like we've been having some spikes in the market. But me honestly, I don't think it's just done yet. So we gonna see though. So you know, we don't try to predict the market. We try to react to the market. We want to be prepared for whatever situation, because it can fall right back down to extreme fear, or it can keep going back up to neutral. So you just got to be prepared for both scenarios. So if you want to check this out, this the market fear and greed with CNN to give you a market sentiment on what emotions people having right now. So make sure you check that out. So for this week, man, we got I'm talking about a lot of heavy hitters who report earnings this week. So I feel like this is gonna be another good week of volatility of stuff moving. Like we got some bangers on here like Spotify, Domino's, MGM Resorts, Waste Management. They report Monday. Tuesday we got Sophie, PayPal, UPS, Starbucks, Visa, Coke, Pfizer, Spotify, Altria, PPG, Caterpillar, Microsoft, Facebook, Robinhood, ADP, CVS, Eli Lilly, Amazon, Apple, Airbnb, McDonald's. So this is gonna be a banging week. Wendy's, Chevron, Exxon. So this is gonna be a big week for the stock market. As you can see, man, we got a lot of big companies reporting this week. So make sure y'all check this out, man. This is on Twitter, and this guy called the Earnings Whisper, man. You can see what all stocks are reporting their earnings for the week. And when you're reporting earnings, dog, that means is that a company is showing how much profit they done made since the last quarter, like how much money or revenue they done generated. So make sure you check that out. Now on to the next. We got Yahoo. So Yahoo Finance, like I told you, is a good source for you to find out like a lot of stock information and economic news, what's going on. So as you can see, the main article right here, they got a big boost of confidence. Trump pivots as trade negotiations drag on. So experts say Trump stepped in as the perceived market stabilizer, a sign to the White House is paying attention to recent volatility. So basically what they saying, Trump had to adapt to what's been going on, because the people been complaining about what's been going on. And you know, him and Jerome Powell been having stuff going on. He done been raising these tariffs, so it's a lot going on. But them having negotiations and talking about easing it just been making the market skyrocket, because that's what the market like to hear. So if you want to check this article out, you can keep reading this, and that's what you want to do to give you more confidence when it comes to, you know, what's going on. You got to read and check and know what's going on So if you don't like to read, you want to watch videos. So you could YouTube videos, use all these sources also on YouTube, or they also show videos. Like right here, you can click on the videos of the latest or what's going on. So don't make no excuse why you can't stay informed. Just pick which one you better with. Do you like to read or would you rather watch it? Or join a group or a community just like Top Flight Trading, man. You and also the Dividend guys, man. We both got informal news and economic events of what's going on, keeping you informed, and also the rundown. This is what I do this show for, man, to keep you informed. Like I said, this your sports center for the week. You got to know what's going on. So moving on along, we got investing.com. So I clicked on the article like I was telling you about. See, U.S.-China tariff de-escalation is positive for this stock. So it was an article I seen on investing.com. Come on, back. There you go. So I seen an article down here at the bottom. See, restaurant earnings preview, Starbucks, all them reporting this week. This was the article I picked. Like, U.S.-China tariff de-escalations is positive for this stock. So that's what I was saying. Is also positive for the market. That's why the market has been recovering the way it has. So investing.com, another good banger. Make sure you check it out. Now we're moving on to crypto, man. So for this week, Bitcoin been on the run, man. Like we back up at 94. I think it hit 95 this week. Ethereum been buying. I've been in the trade on Ethereum. XRP still sitting at number 4. Solana at number 6. We still got Dogecoin and Cardano still up there in the mix. So this is Coin Market Cap, where you can check to see the top cryptos or how they performing. And this list only means they market cap, like who's worth the most. So these top 20 coins shows you the market cap of which coin means. Like this 6 billion, 6 billion, 7 billion. So they ranked in order from highest market cap, so you can see the top crypto. So if you trade crypto, I would say you want to trade like the top 20 coins, because that they hold the most value. But that don't always mean that you would just make the most money, because there's other coins that's not worth as much but have a lot of volatility which you can make money on. So if y'all trade crypto, make sure y'all put that in the comment which y'all trade. I trade Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP. So put it in with y'all trade. So moving on along, for the week, crypto, we got, man, H-bar up, Bonk up 57%, Trump coin up 82%. That ain't no shock. XLM up 18%. You know what I mean? We got Jasmine, Floki, Sand. So crypto been moving. ADA, Solana. So the crypto market been real positive because of who? Bitcoin. When Bitcoin run, usually all the altcoins go up too, man. As you can see the last day. Well, they kind of read the last day, but this past week, they been booming. They had a good week. So Bitcoin been buying. So all right, as we move along, man, we finna get on to the dividend side of the section, man. You know, I gotta show y'all the dividend portfolio, man. We about to crack $1,000 annually, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We about to crack 1,000, man. We sitting at $83 on the monthly, man. $2.74 daily. Man, the yield 123%, man. I know that's crazy. I know y'all see that and be like, but guess what, man? We the dividend guys. So, man, like if you want to get your portfolio up to the point where it's printing monthly, because you know the whole goal of the dividend guys is to help make money passively, so you can be a retired dividend investor. So as you can see on mine right now, my goal is to make 120K annually. You know what I mean? That's 10K a month off of dividends, man. And right now I'm sitting at my current yield. If I invest 96,000, I hit my goal. Right now we at 1%. So I'm gonna keep continuing to show the portfolio to show y'all, man, that it can be done. So I'm gonna do it right in front of you. So make sure y'all check that out. If you want to know more, make sure you hit the link, man. Join the dividend guide, man. It's free, but we also have a paid version where you pay $25 a month, and we give you a list of 15 stocks every month that's producing and diverse and good dividends, so you ain't got to worry about that. A lot of people come to me and be like, man, can you invest for me? I'm like, nah, but I can give you a list and tell you what to invest. So if you got your money, man, make sure you tap in, man, and try to start climbing the road, man, you know, because this for my people who want another way out, man. I know a lot of people tired of working, or they want another plan. They want to make money on the side, want to have extra vacations, want to have extra money to spend on clothes or shopping or whatever the case, the kids, man. This is the perfect way to build your wealth, man. I kid you not. We just started this portfolio not too long ago. We already at $83, man. So we're going to keep growing and keep showing y'all. So make sure if you want to learn more about it, tap in, join the free Discord. If you want to start investing and want to know what we investing in, join the dividend guide, man. We post every week we post our portfolio to give you an update on what we buying and what we invested in, and also we provide the guide list, man. So make sure y'all tap in, and we also offer consultations inside the Discord. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit us up, send a message, and ask about the consultation. So we're gonna keep moving forward. So now we're finna get into the rundown, man. Like we was talking about Bitcoin, man. As you can see, Bitcoin has been running up, like it's been buying. It broke the trend line. Let me show you a little more clarity. It broke the trend line, came back, retested, and shot all the way back up to retrace to this previous level up here. So right now, for me to remain bullish on Bitcoin, right now it is bullish because it ain't been breaking no lower structure. So right now, but as I can tell, it ain't broke 95 for real. So if we respect this 95 level, excuse me, we can anticipate price to keep continuing down. But if we do break, you can see price coming up above this and try to come back to the next high, which is 99,000 to 100. Price can come back to 100 if it break below this, but we got to see how it holds. So, take it one step at a time, man. So I'm going to set an alert right here at 93,004. Then I'm going to set another alert right here on 95,000. So I like to set alerts so I ain't got to keep watching the chart. So when I set my alerts, I let the chart tell me when price moving and when I need to look again. So like I said, so we got Bitcoin cooking up, man. So we going to react to the price. We're going to let the market tell us what it want to do. Then we going to act accordingly and get this money. So for Bitcoin, I see, like I said, man, we sitting up here at a level. So we waiting to see if price going to break this low and retest or continue to come on down here to 88,000. So as you can see, if it do break, this is a setup bias for a sell. So if it break below these, you can take price down here. But like I said, if it break above 95, you can anticipate to take price up here to the 100 level or even more. So do your own research. Just make sure, take it a step at a time, man. And US 30 for the week, man. We still seeing good the same way, man. We in the downtrend right now, as you can see. I used the Fibonacci. We got an impulse down. It pulled back, came back down. So we still waiting on the same thing. So I'm seeing to see US 30, if it's going to break above this level right here, this pivot point at 40,000, is it going to respect this resistance? If it don't, if it break below, set another alert right here, 39,675. If it break below this, I'm going to be looking to anticipate to try to take sales all the way back down. So make sure y'all check that out. Now, I always react to the price, man. We take it step by step. It's like the charts is like a story. So let price tell you what it want to do. We could have a bias like right now. I could see like and be like, yeah, US 30 gonna sell, but I don't control the markets. So even though if I anticipate a sell, price can come up, break above this, wick up, come up to the 88, 100, 110, or 120, then fall down. So you got to be prepared for whatever scenario. And then also you got to stay informed with the news of what's going on, because whatever Trump say moves the market. He can come out tomorrow and say something crazy that will make the market buy or sell. So you want to just be, honestly, this market is the time to be prepared for both scenarios. And like whatever you trade, you want to be prepared for a buy or a sell. So whatever happens, you're able to pivot and adjust. So let's just say we looking for sales, right? I got a sell bias on US 30. But if I see price break above this level, I can anticipate to take it up here to the 42,000 or whatever. But that's depending on y'all, whatever your trade goal is. So, you got three different types of traders. You got swing traders, scalpers, and swing intraday. That's what I missed. I'm an intraday trader. So you got three types of traders: scalp, intraday, and swing. So I intraday. If you scalp, that means you get in the trade in and out in a couple of hours or the same day you closing the trade. Intraday means you enter a trade and you may hold it for a couple of days. Swinging means you holding it over a couple of days, over a week. So, you know, every settle, depending on your style, you need to have a set goal. So if I'm a scalper, I like, for example, let's just say if I'm trading, let's go to gold. Let's just say if I'm trading gold. All right. So if gold, if I'm trading gold and price right now at 39.19, let's just say if I wanted to buy gold up to, let's just say if gold keep buying, you see how we got you see how we have a bullish candle right here, the last candle. So let's just say a price bought up here to 35.56. So we at 35.56. Right now what price at, that's like a 30-something dollar move buying up. So if I'm a scalper, all I need is like, I would say you want to set your goal. If you're a scalper, you know your goal may only be $2, $3, $4, $5 or $10, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So you want to set your goal. If I'm an intraday trader, I may want to catch $10 to $20. But if I swing, I probably want to catch the whole move and catch it all the way up here or all the way up there. So that's what I mean. So whatever type of style you are, you want to identify like what's your target goal for each trade, because you got to have an entry and an exit point. You don't want to just be trading and being greedy and just holding, because a lot of people do that. You will be in profit and then you turn around and give your money back to the market. So if you want to know more about that with the trading, like I told you, man, you know, I offer consultations. You know, you can hit the link, and I offer 30-minute and 1 hour consultation. So I made it affordable because the mentorship would cost too much. Honestly, I don't want to charge y'all like that. So I try to give out as much free game as I can. And then I also offer services for people who want a VIP. So that's why we did Dividend, guys, the premium. So that's for people who don't want to learn, like don't want to take the time too much to study, but want to just VIP the fast track and get straight to the money. That's what the VIP service is. You get what I mean? So $25, man, you would get right in there, get the list, and you can start investing. You could just know what stocks to invest in. And every stock we drop is a high dividend yield. That's why we're called the dividend guys, man. So I'm going to give you a scenario. A lot of times with dividend investing, a lot of people tell you it takes millions of dollars to get 5% and like to make a couple thousand a month. No, we're not doing it. The way we dividend invest is that it takes a couple $100,000 to make you a couple $100,000. What I mean by that is this. So right now, my portfolio sitting at 100, which is probably unheard of. You probably ain't seen nothing like that. So right now, whatever I'm making, I'll double that in a year. That's why we call the dividend guys, because we invest in great high dividend yield stocks too. But it's not all just high risk. We got safe and we got recession proof dividend as well. So that's what makes us so diverse. So we're trying to make that dividend income off way lesser money with a higher dividend yield. So a lot of stocks they tell you on the dividend kings, the dividend aristocrats, they cost a lot and they only like 3%, 2%, 0.75%, just like your bank account. If that's the case, you might as well invest in just a high yield savings account with your bank account. So you want to just look at that. So I encourage you to start paying attention to, if you got a saving account, what is the percentage? How much is they giving you your return on investment? So if you got a high yield savings account, 401k, start asking questions and seeing what's your return on investment as far as percentages, because that's what it's about, the percentages. Once you start understanding the percentages, you'll start being able to take advantage of the dividend investing, because we're compounding and stacking high dividend yields, but they just not any dividends, they great dividends. We do our research and we make sure we give y'all a good list, a variety of good different stocks that's in different sectors that'll balance your portfolio to where you ain't just worried about all high risk. But we also, I'm gonna give you a game that we usually leave for the Discord. So you want to strategize your dividend portfolio by high risk, 1, safe, 2, 3, recession proof. If you build your portfolio around those 3, you will keep a healthy balance, because my opinion, this is not financial advice, I don't care if price moves sideways in a range. If price trades in the range like this, goes up, come down, goes up right here, comes down, goes up. So if price trading sideways, every time price come down, I'm buying more shares, getting growth. Then when it comes down, I'm buying more shares, getting growth. But throughout this whole duration, I've been getting paid dividends every month, and also we're getting growth. So every time it comes down, we're bringing our average cost down. So, you know, if you want to know more about that, you know, tap into the dividend guys. So back to the trading. So NAS 100. I think I spoke on US 30. The alerts, we waiting for price to break above either there or come down lower. So just take it step by step, and we're gonna follow back up with it. NAS looking the same way. It's right up here at this level, acting like it want to break, but we're gonna see what it do. So we're gonna set an alert up here at 19,597. So we're gonna see how it reacts. S&P 500, same scenario. So as you can tell, US 30, NAS 100, S&P 500, they kind of do the same thing. Like they, not the same thing, but they have the same patterns. They trade the same patterns. So, all right, GU. So right here, I said I was gonna get into this. We actually caught this setup right here and sold it down. I caught a 90 pip move on that, man. That was a good trade on GU, you know. So if you know, you know. I'm gonna give you a scenario. The setup we took for this was a negative 61.8 setup. So if you want to learn more about what strategies I use and what I trade, you know, that's where you tap in on the consultation, and I give you that sauce, and not learn from Jessica. Like if you don't want to pay, I'm not knocking it. Like if you don't want to pay right now, a fast track, man, go check out Jessica Lane. That's who I learned my Fibonacci setup from. Hers might not look exactly like mine. Mine's a little different, but it's the same. But she's going to teach you how and why you use the Fibonacci. If you don't want to use Jessica Lane, YouTube Fibonacci. So that's what I trade. I'm a Fibonacci style type trader, and I trade structure. So that's how I trade. So this setup was one of our setups right here. Like each level means something. So this was what we call a negative 61.8 setup. As you see, it came up here, touched, went all the way down, man, and we caught that sell beautifully. So make sure you tap into the Discord. So now I'm gonna give y'all a setup that I feel like I've been waiting on for real. I'm gonna give you two of them. I'm actually looking at these trades right now. So GJ been bullish. As you see, we've been making higher high, like it's been rolling. So we got momentum as far as it's buying. So, but we're gonna react to price because as you can see, GJ starting to be oversold. So just because it broke above this don't mean that it still can't come down, because it didn't have a lot of force. Like it ain't just shoot or no long wick. So we're gonna react to see, like I said, as you can see, I have an alert set under here and above. So we're gonna wait to see what price trying to do, because if it do break above, you know, you could take GJ already all the way up to like 78 level. And if you're wondering what these blue lines and these red lines mean on my chart, is an indicator called smart money concepts, which is basically showing you supply and demand zone. So that's what I also offer on the consultations, man. You get the sauce for the technical analysis, how to set up your trading view, what indicators I use, and what, you know, that gives you help and give you better analysis for taking your trades, which is very important. Like I'm a technical analysis trader. I trade tech and fundamental, but majority tech. Charts don't lie. So that's how I know what price is going to do eventually. Like you can't fool me, even though the market do what it do, but you have to go to the point at some point in time when you have the right charts. When you charting up right, the charts don't lie to you. Sometimes news play out your chart. So like I told you, the news events that's going on this week may play this out the up here, and then we may get some bad news, which may sell it all the way down. So you got to take it step by step. So with GJ, like I was saying, man, I'm anticipating the sell, but also we're reacting to it. So like you either, if it do break up here and continue, you can catch that buy, or you can wait till it get up here and be ready to try to anticipate and catch a sell on the pullback coming back down. Because if it ain't no going up here, we're creating structure. It has to pull back, then go back up, because that's how the market moves. It moves impulse, correction, continuation. Or if it downtrend, it'll come up, come down, go up, and come down. So make sure you check that out, man. And like I said, man, you know, if you want to learn more, you know, make sure you join Top Flight Trading, man. Take advantage of that, man. It's free, man. We do that for y'all. So if you new to trading, make sure you remember these three things. If you new to trading or investing, what you want to do is, one, find a community. You want to be around traders or investing so you can understand the conversation, the lingo, what's happening, what's going on, the good, the bad, who's winning, who's losing. Like you want to be around the atmosphere. So like if you want to box or play sports, you want to go to the gym. You want to be around people who working out, doing all this, so you could be around and get influenced and motivated. So two, you want to probably get a mentorship. You may want to invest in like what I got, a consultation. It don't have to be with me. You could do that with somebody else. You could book a mentorship with somebody else, learn the game. You want to learn from somebody who got experience, because if not, if you don't pay for the experience, you're going to put the time in yourself, which I did. I didn't pay for nothing my first year, so that's why I'm not objective to it. But at the same time, it took me a couple of years. Me knowing now, that's why I tell y'all that. Like, so if I was able to start over from scratch, just not learning the trade, I would invest in the community, and I would invest in a mentorship, and I would invest in signals. I don't really tell people to invest in signals like that, but at the point of time we in, I know our people need money. So signals is when a trader or investor tells their group of peers what they trading or investing in. So I say my motto is learn while you earn. So earn while you learn. So while you learning how to trade and invest, you want to still be earning at the same time. So remember that, man. If you new and you want to try to fast track and get the moving now, you want to invest in the community, you want to invest in the mentorship, and you want to invest in signals, man. You want to be able to get the motion going and flowing and be inspired. You want to be around people who making money. They showing their results, how much they making, or what they investing in, or whatever the case is, whether you invest or trade. So like I said, man, make sure you join the Discord, Top Flight Trading, if you want to learn how to trade or be in a community with traders. Or if you want to invest and let your money just work for you, man, tap into the dividend guys and invest with the guys, man. You know, we're going to run that portfolio up, man. We're going to be retired dividend investors in 2 years, man. My goal is within 2-3 years, I'm going to hit that goal. But me trading is what going to help me fast track to hit that goal, if you understand what I'm saying. So me trading helps substitute time for money, because you make money whether price buys or sell. But if you invest, you only make money when price buys. So that's why I like the dividend invest, because even when price selling, like when Trump dipped the market, we were still getting paid dividends. We were getting something. So we're not just sitting on the sideline. We were still getting money, having money to reinvest into more dividends and different stocks. So you got to know what's going on, man. So that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoy the week, man. I hope y'all take advantage of these setups, man. I hope y'all take advantage of the game we dropping for y'all, man, because we do this for y'all, man. This is a show for the people, by the people, man. Like, really want y'all to get inspired and get this money, man. Free yourself from the 9 to 5, man. That's what the goal is. That's why we trade and invest for freedom, man. It ain't the money. Money just a source of a product that come with it, but we chasing freedom, man. Getting your time back in the day 24/7 to do what you want. You get what I mean? So with that being said, man, I'm your host, Apollo, man. This was the rundown. I hope y'all enjoyed it this week, man. Like I said, drop a comment where y'all from, if you invest or you trade, whatever the case is, man, and we're going to get back to it. And just like that, man, where is it?
And like that. We gone.
See y'all next week, man. We'll be right back at it, man. Peace and love.
That's what I like.